All right, we have our first episode of Better Business. It's a beautiful day. Today we have Mohamad Taleb with us. Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank you
Nice
for
to
being
meet you.
here. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
Thank you for having me.
absolutely. So, I guess we want to kind of start off with a bit of your background.
Okay.
So let's start off with who are you?
Sure.
You know, what do you do, and then how did you get started on, obviously the book?
Sure. So, Mohamad Taleb. I mean, you just mentioned that, but who I am, I've been a person that's been through a lot, tribulations, triumphs, situations that life's kind of pushed them in.
Right.
Career-wise, I'm an engineer
Right.
by trade, but in the last couple of years, I've been working on bringing my story to life, and as of June 21st, I became an author.
Nice.
As a registered Canadian author. So
Congrats.
yeah, thank you. So that's been great. What else? I've done it all. I've lived here. I've lived overseas.
Where did you live overseas?
I was in Lebanon.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I did a stint 4 years in Lebanon.
Wow. Okay.
Went down in 2011, came back in 2015, I believe.
Nice.
So yeah, so it was that. While I was down there, I got a master's in engineering management.
Nice.
And then we came back here, and I've been back in good old Mississauga, Toronto since 2015. So it's been good.
I was gonna say, where do you like better?
You know what? As a vacation, I can go back and live there, no problem. But as a lifestyle, Mississauga, Toronto is the only place that really gives you exactly what you need. So
Right.
yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely home.
So before we actually dive deep into the book, just give us a bit of a background as to why you started and why you wrote the book to begin with.
Sure. So in 2011, the reason behind why the book actually started, and the reason behind the book actually came to life in around 2016. The reason behind the book is the situation that my family was put in 2011. So in 2011, we had lost, my parents lost their son, my little brother. I had lost my little brother, and it was on January 24, 2011. And
Sorry to hear about that as well.
it's okay. I mean, things play out in certain ways, and that was really the start of everything for me. But I did not know it was going to lead to this.
Right.
All my life I've been accustomed to writing. Whether it's poetry or songs. Me and my brother used to make music a lot, so we used to write songs all the time. But I did not think I would ever write a book. It wasn't until 2016 where I was out with a friend of mine, and this lady that I met, and she was on her way to becoming a motivational speaker and writing her own motivational kind of book. And we sat down and we chatted, and she just said, "Tell me your story. Tell me why, who you are today." And it was weird because before that, no one's really asked me.
Right.
No one really asked.
Oh, of course, right.
It's
Exactly.
more or less, how are you?
Yeah.
What you got going on, right? So I had told her about everything that's happened. She said, your story is inspiring. You should definitely tell someone about it.
Right.
So in 2016, I started writing this book. I wrote probably 60 to 70% of the first 4 chapters in the book. And it wasn't really until January or February of 2021 where I kind of revamped everything.
Right.
In 2016, summer 16, everybody was out and about enjoying their life, and that's exactly what I did. And it wasn't until 2018 where I had somewhat of a life incident happen with me and my family again, that I kind of had to put everything on hold, and I somewhat started writing again. But it really wasn't until February of 2021, after COVID, where I kind of said to myself, I've been writing, I've been saying I want to release a book for 4 years. I think it's in more than enough time now, or right now is the perfect time to release it, especially with the mental health aspect of things, us guys not being able to speak out, not being able to talk about our anxiety, depression. So I think, it was just the perfect time to release it. And it just so happened that I was able to release it on June 21st of 2021,
Right.
which is my brother's birthday. And it kind of all symbolizes itself in a way and just fit the puzzle in a super weird way, but it was perfect.
Right.
Yeah.